thank you for joining me this evening. The time is 6:24 Central, and we have an ongoing tornado warning southeast of Jefferson City, Missouri. This is a rotating supercell capable of producing a tornado at any second. We may have had a brief tornado touchdown earlier in Oklahoma, but that's not confirmed yet. But there were a couple images on radar that did look a little bit like there was a tornado touchdown. Again, no confirmation on that, though. So we also just got 2 new severe thunderstorm warnings, by the way. We do have several warnings in portions of Texas, Oklahoma, even Missouri for wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour, and in some spots even hail up into 2 inches in diameter. So these are some pretty big storms here. Apparently it was Kingfisher, Oklahoma, that there was a reported tornado touchdown in. So let's actually go ahead and investigate that right now. So we'll take it back at the past 30 frames here, and let's see, we'll go and see what radar that is. All right. Now let's play it back here, all right? So the velocities, what did I just say? What do we have? Yeah, it looks like a very weak tornado may have touched down here. Hold on, let me actually try to find the exact moment that it touched down. It would have been maybe somewhere around here. Again, it would have been weak and brief, but there was a possible tornado on the ground there near Kingfisher. But yeah, it's not 100% confirmed yet. We don't have any damage reports. There was not even ever a warning for it. This is our first tornado warning of the day, actually, here southeast of Jefferson City. So, if you are included in this tornado warning, please do be seeking shelter on the lowest floor possible of a building, away from windows in an interior room, because this is a very dangerous storm. That's a classic hook echo shape right there, and this is in a pretty favorable environment to drop a tornado. We got pretty good velocities on it as well, unfortunately, and we are in actually a bit of a radar hole, unfortunately, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly what's going on, but it looks like we do have some relatively strong velocities here, going both ways even. So, hello, Mr. Storm, how's it going? But yeah, this is a possible tornado trying to drop. It just went tornado warned? Yeah, I believe so. I think this just went tornado warned, and yeah, I mean, Mr. Storm was saying there was a tornado on Kingfisher earlier. He said it was a brief touchdown. I was not able to go live then, unfortunately, because I was doing stuff. But now we are live, and this is a pretty discrete supercell, actually. So this definitely has a chance to rotate enough to drop a tornado. It's doing tons of lightning. We'd also have a storm closer to the St. Louis metro capable of producing golf ball-sized hail. It's got a little bit of rotation associated with it, so we'll have to watch that one as well. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. That is going to be an extension for the storm I was literally just talking about. So now, St. Louis, you are under the gun for golf ball-sized hail there. So anyway, let's go back over to Jefferson City for our tornado warned storm near Lynn. Yeah, this is definitely rotating pretty good. It's got a pretty good hook on it. So we may see a tornado touchdown with this soon. If it is going to touch down, it would be somewhere in here. They did just condense that warning. Still radar indicated. Alright, yeah, so a little bit weaker on the velocities now. There's not been a touchdown yet, I do not believe. So, let's actually go back out here to Oklahoma, because there's quite a bit of stuff going on there still. We got several hail makers, even one of this storm here capable of producing 70-mile-per-hour gusts. So seek shelter if you are included in that warning. It's also the tornado possible tag on it. Then even all the way down here into Texas, we've still got storms firing off that are very bad. Got several storms capable of producing 70-mile-per-hour gusts. If you are in any of those warnings that say 70-mile-per-hour winds, seek shelter, please. But this main area that we are watching right now is obviously our tornado warned storm. This is for Osage County, Missouri. And this storm is currently tracking due east at 30 miles per hour. So go ahead and drag this out, kind of tell who's in the line of this and when. Alright, there we go. Pretty much like that. 30. Alright, so we've got Washington in the path of this in 94 minutes, Union in 96 minutes, St. Clair in 97 minutes, Pacific in 121 minutes. Then after that, it's quite a ways out here before it hits any other major cities. So we will continue to watch this supercell here as it progresses. I don't like the look of this here near Chesterfield, and it's been relatively concerning for quite a while now. We bring it back even several scans. You can see at the very least there's a pocket of very high winds here. That's contamination. It's not really 123, but it is 70 to 80 miles per hour at times. And I believe it could still be doing winds of that magnitude. Maybe closer to 60 now. And I think this warning actually did have the 70 mile per hour wind tag on it earlier, if I remember correctly. So again, if you're on Lynn, please do take shelter. This rotation area is right on top of you. There's not a confirmed tornado on the ground, but there could be one any minutes. Alright. We do have a tornado watch in effect now for portions of Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, going all the way back into Illinois. We have a few storms here in Illinois that would be capable of producing some small hail, maybe. Oh, and they did actually add the tornado possible tag to this cell. Dang it, I did not mean to bring that up. No. Aw, dang it. Okay, new severe thunderstorm warning. That's for Caddo and Canadian counties, Oklahoma. So back up here to our tornado warned storm. Still doing quite a bit of rotation there. Near Lynn. And then the one near Chesterfield. It's really trying to spin up something there. In a couple of spots. And it definitely could. See, I'd honestly say at this point, the more concerning area of rotation would be the one near Chesterfield than the one that's actually tornado warned. This one near Lynn is pretty much done in terms of its tornadic potential. It never was like that insane, but at this point, I don't think it's going to last for much longer in that state. But this one near Chesterfield, it's kind of just getting going in terms of its tornadic threat. So we'll see what happens here. This is tracking off to the east, kind of east-northeast. That was a pocket of pretty high winds right there, actually. Let's see how far ago that was. Oh, and they issued a tornado warning for that cell now. All right, so the city of St. Louis is under a tornado warning. If you are in St. Louis, take shelter immediately. A rotating supercell very close to dropping a tornado is heading straight for you. Alright, well there we go. I didn't have my tornado warning sound prepared, but now I do. So, let me go ahead and turn that on.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
This is a new tornado warning for the St. Louis Metro, the downtown area. This is a very, very populated area. New severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. That's going to be out here in Illinois. That cell that I was watching did just get warned here. Some large hail, some damaging winds. So yeah, this is honestly some pretty tight rotation there that we're going to have to watch out for. The models have been hinting that some supercells will pop off kind of in this area, and it's starting to happen now. Yeah, that is a really bad look, you guys. Everybody in this warning box needs to take shelter. Hopefully they got the sirens going in St. Louis, because this is definitely bad. You do not want to see this in this populated of an area. This is right over the St. Luke's Hospital right now. So, again, this is really bad. Yeah, not good for St. Louis. Definitely true. We're going to hope that this goes just off to the north of St. Louis. But that is a hope, so we can't rely on that. So, what needs to happen is everybody in the warning box take shelter. Because, again, this is one of the... No, they won't issue a tornado emergency. There's not even one on the ground yet. There's not even a confirmed tornado on the ground yet. But, I mean, it's not completely out of the question if one does drop. But it's way too early to start talking about that. You know, don't be scared, be prepared. But this is, oh... That could be a correlation coefficient drop. I don't think it is. It's kind of hard to tell. So yeah, to ensure your safety, if you are in this warning box, please take shelter. I know we have some viewers in the St. Louis area. Over 750,000 people are included in this tornado warning. So please, seriously be taking shelter. This is a possible tornado on the ground. Again, that's not confirmed, but it could be. We did have a small tornado earlier, but this is quite big. Oh, when did this happen? I didn't even notice, but there's a new tornado warning out in Oklahoma. I don't think the sound went off, unless they both got issued at the same time and I just didn't notice. Yeah, that's some really tight rotation there. Got a new severe thunderstorm warning. This could drop a tornado. I don't think it has yet, but it could. So if you're in Morrison or Glencoe in Oklahoma, please take shelter. Yeah, I don't know if that's a debris ball or not. It very well could be, but that's not confirmed. Okay, so I don't think this one has dropped yet. We have 3 tornado warnings that we have to watch right now. Not sure where that new severe thunderstorm warning is. Right, a little bit weaker on the velocities here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait for damage reports to come in to confirm if that was actually on the ground or not. That may have just been contamination. That may have not been a real debris ball. But okay, so the cell east of Jefferson City is kind of dying out. Maybe a little bit of rotation left. Go ahead and stay in shelter just as a precautionary thing. Our warning down here in Oklahoma, it looks like the rotation was much more concerning earlier. So again, it is a bit weaker now, but still, go ahead and take shelter there in Glencoe and Morrison. But the most concerning, what I would say, is the one near the St. Louis metro area. Seems like the day's beginning now. Yeah, the tornado threat was not expected to start until the evening, and that's exactly what happened. We did not really have any activity until about an hour ago, and now it's all going crazy. There we go. You're right. This is a confirmed tornado on the ground, so that is actually a debris ball. So we have a possibly strong tornado on the ground heading straight for the St. Louis downtown area. This is very bad. It is not PDS. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. It's going to be out there in Missouri still. Yeah, this is really bad though, guys. We have a tornado on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and update the stream title here. This is heading straight for the St. Louis area. Live. I gotta update it to tornado on the ground. Live, come on. Tornado on the ground. Okay, this might still be on the ground. Everybody needs to be taking shelter in this warning box here, in this polygon. Looks like it may have occluded. It may not be on the ground anymore. It may be as soon as it got the observed tag, it actually lifted. Yeah, this is definitely how they confirmed it, though, because it said radar confirmed. That was a pretty big debris ball there. Unfortunately, it was in a very populated metro area here. Yeah, that's really bad, guys. Hopefully it's lifted. But it looks like for a few scans here, I mean, it could have been pretty strong. But yeah, Airborne Animations is right. It was a debris ball there. At the very least, we had a weak tornado on the ground. New severe thunderstorm warning. That's going to be out there in Oklahoma. That does have the tornado possible tag on it. This tornado warning storm up by Morrison. Let's check on it. Velocities are still relatively strong. Stay in shelter there. And our Jefferson City one. Let's see how it's doing. It's in a bit of a bad radar zone, but I don't think it's rotating quite as much anymore. It looks like that could have even been the debris ball and reflectivity. I don't think it is, though. I think that's just a hook echo. I don't think that was actually the debris ball. You have to have, like, really big tornadoes to see debris balls and reflectivity. And this one was not huge. The radar was estimating winds close to 95 miles per hour. So we could have had an EF0 on our hands there. By the way, we did get a new severe thunderstorm warning in Missouri. We will know exactly how strong it really was, because there's a lot of good damage indicators in this area, because unfortunately it decided to hit where a bunch of buildings were. And it's looking like this went very close if it didn't just skim the St. Luke's Hospital there, unfortunately. So that is not what you ever want to see. The new severe thunderstorm warning, actually, I believe, is this one here in Illinois. Ooh, maybe even a little bit of rotation there. We'll have to check up on that one. Maybe rotating a little bit. There was a confirmed rope that wasn't warned. Was it the one near... Was it the one in Oklahoma? Because Mr. Storm brought that up earlier. Was it the one near Kingfisher? Because he said Ryan Hall mentioned that on his stream. So we've at least had 2 tornadoes this far. We don't have any damage reports yet. That is a new severe thunderstorm warning. That's going to be... I'm not sure because they're not popping up at the bottom of the list like they're supposed to. I think it's this one in Oklahoma. Yeah, it was? Okay. Yeah, not quite as much rotation anymore as I originally thought on those cells there in Illinois. So back to Missouri. This still has the confirmed tag on it. I'm like 99% sure it lifted though, but go ahead and stay in shelter because it could easily drop back down. Unfortunately, guys, it went directly through some of the St. Louis suburbs. So we're definitely going to see some damage reports out of that at the very least. We got to hope that everybody took the warning seriously and went to a safe place. But again, it could have unfortunately hit that hospital there. We just got to hope that it didn't. So we still have 3 tornado warnings, 15 severe thunderstorm warnings. Honestly, the severe thunderstorms have been the main event today. We've had a couple of tornadoes now, but so far, like that 88 mile per hour gust we had in Texas earlier, the 3-inch hail, it's just more significant, I would say, than the tornadoes have been. Because they've been more widespread, and we've only had 2 tornadoes. Yeah, that was very bad, though. Luckily, though, we did call that sellout on stream quite a bit before it actually got warned by the National Weather Service, so hopefully everybody got a heads up there if anybody was watching from the St. Louis area. I know I do have some viewers in there that have tuned in from that area before. This is a live look at German, Texas. This is looking right at a severe thunderstorm. Unfortunately, it's a little far away, so it's not that impressive, but you can see that huge ominous cloud in the back. Let's bring up Oklahoma City. It's not really seeing much. I'm still not convinced Tuesday fully warranted a 15%. I'm not even fully sure that this today warranted the 10% that it got. I mean, we've had 2 tornadoes and maybe we see a few more and then I'll buy it, but usually 2 tornadoes is not enough to warrant a 10% hatched. So we'll have to see if we get any more tornadoes, but so far it's more so been a severe weather outbreak than a real tornado outbreak. This is definitely a pretty high-end severe weather outbreak, though, and the moderate risk for today was driven by hail, and that's understandable. Okay, if it was driven by, like, tornadoes or something, this would be a really bad forecast by the SPC, but considering it was driven by hail, they did a really good job, because we did see some massive hail. So far, we've had 28 reports of hail being 1 inch in diameter or larger. It's looking like the largest reports we got were baseball-sized hail. We do have damage from wind quite a bit. New severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. It's going to be down there in Texas. We do have reports of roof damage, tree damage, power line damage, even like damage to buildings just in general, window damage from wind-driven hail, shingle damage. It's been quite a windbag today, you guys. The Jefferson City tornado warning was removed, by the way, so you can get out of your safe place there. You got to keep in mind, though, there's still a severe thunderstorm, so don't, like, go outside and take a nice walk, but you don't have to be underground. And they did downgrade this down to radar indicated now, which is good, because it's definitely not on the ground anymore. We have a flash flood warning. This is going to be for Taylorville, Illinois. That's a flash flood warning there. Quite a bit of rain falling. That is our first flash flood warning of the day. Alright, back to coverage mode here. It's a little messy in here, near Morrison, in terms of velocities. Definitely don't think there's anything on the ground yet, though, I wouldn't say. Sorry, I'm jumping around here. It kind of looks there's a new area of rotation trying to form up here near Florissant over Hazelwood. It's very weak, it's very broad, but something could try to happen here now. There's your winds going away from the radar, your winds going towards the radar. So again, if something does try to spin up, the rotation will develop in this area now. This does have the severe warning with the tornado possible tag, but that's actually because the area rotation down here. But now we're looking down up here. The one down here is gone. The wind's going away from the radar. They hooked down here near the Maryland Heights area to make our tornado, but now it's kind of facing the other way, trying to hook up with the winds going towards the radar here near Florissant, if that makes sense. Again, I want to watch this, just in case. See what this does here. I don't think it's going to develop into anything that concerning, but we just got to watch it just in case. If it does drop something, it'll be rain-wrapped as well, which is why I'm a little concerned about it. It's not that major, though, of rotation right now. I believe this is new. There's now ping-pong ball-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds because the warning has been extended into Illinois now. That's going to include Collinsville, Illinois. We got another new severe thunderstorm warning. It's not this one. Not sure where it's at. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. Alright. This is still producing some pretty large hail, actually. Yeah, the rotation's not really concerning there anymore. I want to take another look at our Oklahoma supercell. Yeah, there's not that much rotation anymore. I see why they issued the warning, but, I mean, it's pretty much done now. I don't think it ever dropped anything. So, since we're kind of at a chill, kind of standstill period, we're going to end the stream off here and then come back if something more active does happen. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. Peace.